All right, so we back with a segment I like to call "Let's Debate." And basically, this gives the fans an opportunity to get to know you a little bit more, but basically say if your thoughts or opinions is valid or maybe you bugging. You know what I mean?
I feel you. You know what? I've been holding back on my arguments specifically for this. So, you know.
Hold on here. I got my notes here. All right, so we're gonna start with something we actually worked on together, which is dope. Shout out our guy Kimi. He helped us with this list. So this one right here is "Let's Debate Trash Lyrics." So basically, just rappers who are known for, you know what I mean. They're famous, but their lyrics is a little bit suspect. We're like, nah, they're not. They're not spitters for real. You know what I mean? So let's start it off here. Silk the Shocker or Tony Yayo?
Oh my God. And I say this in the most loving way possible. You know, it's got to be Silk because at least Tony had a rhyme or reason for what he did, literally a rhyme. But Silk was just all over the place. He wasn't, if there was a beat, I felt like he did it on purpose. Like, he's just like, you know, you can rap within those bars, right? You don't have to like syllables wouldn't match up, and then there'd be no rhyming lyrics, and there's no metaphors either. It's just like you just talking, and they just added a beat to it later. Like, he always annoyed me, and I get it because you know who his brother is, but like he used to always annoy me, and like it was he was on Make Him Say and like I don't know if you get the third verse, but it's like he was amped and still garbage. It was just like, it was weird.
Turned up.
Yeah. He was sitting on the toilet like, I don't know what he was doing. I'm like, bro, like no that. And then nobody in the studio was like, you got to do that over. Or maybe that was his best take, and that's even more troubling. So definitely Silk, he takes the cake there.
Okay. Soulja Boy or Bow Wow?
Oh, Bow Wow's a good guy. I feel like Bow Wow's a good guy in real life. But Bow Wow is a talented rapper. It's just something about his persona that people don't take him seriously for. But if you actually listen to his flow, his cadence, his lyrics, he's not bad. Soulja Boy is actually not good. And he makes catchy music. But if from listening from an artist's point of view, like from my ear is different than just like a casual listener. Like, he's not good. His rhyme schemes are very simplistic. He has no metaphor. He has no wordplay. And half the time, even after filters and synthesizers, he's still off key. So artistically, Soulja Boy is one of the worst.
Okay. Snoop Dogg or E40?
I don't know why y'all did this to me. Snoop, them are legends, man. I can't even say who's worse. Like, who's better is what it. And I remember I was debating this too. I'm like, yeah, man, Snoop. With Snoop, his charisma is way more like he came up in the 80s when it was about like getting the word out there. Mm-hmm. And even in my song Salt, like I channel some of that by like I use limited metaphors on purpose. And because it was about what you say, but the delivery was more important. The delivery and the swagger behind it. That's what Snoop is. Mm-hmm. And E40, you can't call him garbage because that's his whole style. Like, it's to be like, I don't know, corny, but he's like a pimp that rap. You know what I mean? But that's like his whole thing. Like, we was all playing Tell Me When to Go. You know what I mean? Like, that joint was fire. Like, you can't say it wasn't.
Nah, Tell Me When to Go was fire. Yeah, that's a fact.
The whole hyphy movement and all that. Like, and then E40 was the first artist that put the rest of the artists on the map for independent spins and all that. He was telling you how to own your own masters. And he started the whole movement. So I can never disrespect E40. And even Snoop, I can't just like Snoop do everything. Snoop just out here living side quests at this point. He in the Olympics, he just doing whatever he wants.
That's friends with Martha Stewart.
Yeah, like that's crazy. Like, this dude, he can do whatever he want, go wherever he want, and he just doing side quests. So like, there is no worse. I like how the New Yorker put 2 West Coast artists in there. He ain't put no New York artists in there. I feel you in that.
That's because New York ain't got no whack.
Oh man, none at all.
Nah. Okay. That literally brings me to the next one we got here, which he is a New York rapper. We don't really claim him no more.
Oh man,
you know what I'm saying? Since he's actually responsible for the No Diddy. But Diddy or Birdman?
Oh my God. Damn, that's tough. it has to be Diddy just because he's Diddy at this point.
Mm.
But no, it's definitely Diddy because Diddy's he do it worse. Like he's trash, but he light it on fire with his personality. So he's flaming garbage. Like how many times have you seen a video where it's not even about Diddy? Like day 26, he got to be dancing in front of the girls. Like nobody want to see Diddy not dance. Like or like at least Birdman, he would be in there. He would have a feature and he stay out the way. It wasn't a good feature, but he, you know what I mean? Like Cash Money, I get it. But like Diddy had to be front and center of everything. And it's like, bro, we're not here for you. Like he even did that on the Nas's album. One of the most his 8-track EP he dropped. And like I had the original version. I'm a big Nas fan, so I found the version before he actually dropped the official release that came out on streaming, and it didn't have Diddy on it. So imagine my surprise when the joint come out on streaming and Diddy's on it. I was like, why Diddy? Why are you here? We don't need you here. We don't need your ad libs. We don't need none of that. And so like Diddy definitely worse because he's that and he uses way too much baby oil.
So who do you think got more hits though? Do you think? And I'm not talking about hits that they're responsible for because that's a whole nother conversation. Mm-hmm. I'm talking about like individual hits. Diddy or Birdman? Who has more individual hits? Because Diddy might be trash at rap, and I ain't gonna hold you. We know he definitely got ghostwriters.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, he definitely.
But he do got some bangers.
He do. He got one of his best songs I like of him. I'm 100% convinced Nas Ghost ripped the song. It was off his Press Play album that came out in like 2007. But he had Sierra on it, and I can't think of the name of it. It's like Make You Move or something like that. With Sierra, Big Boy was on it, Diddy. But on that album, there's another song I like on there. And his flow and cadence sounds just like Nas. So I'm pretty sure Nas wrote it for him. And I don't care about that most because he's not a rapper, he's a producer, so or whatever he is. Mm-hmm. And so like I'm not expecting him to write his own music. But he can just not dance. That would help. But I would say personal bangers, it would be Diddy. He has more bangers. I can't name a Birdman single that was fire. Like, no, I don't think it exists. He's been on good songs, but he himself, I don't think he could. I don't know.
All right, one has to go in all of their catalog.
Oh no.
J. Cole, Big Sean, or Joyner Lucas.
Damn. I want to say Joyner only because Big Sean and J. Cole. It can't be J. Cole. J. Cole he's everything an independent artist should strive to be. Like this man goes platinum with no features. Can't be him. Big Sean's catalog is bigger right now than Joyner Lucas's. And like people don't realize how many songs Big Sean is on and has written for other artists. So it's gotta be Joyner's probably the better of them lyrically, but his catalog isn't as impactful to me. So I got to go with Joyner getting dropped.
I think some of them might be coming for you in the comment section.
Absolutely. That's impossible. You threw me in there in the lion's den with that one.
I do be setting my guest up sometimes. I ain't even gonna hold you. All right, and then the last one I gotta ask you, right? Because we keeping it hip hop right now. So what rapper turned actor had the best movie
outside of Will Smith?
We're not counting Will Smith. That's a given. That dude is. Honestly, I think Will Smith is more famous in Hollywood than he is. For his music.
People don't even know he was a platinum artist before he got, before all of that. Mm-hmm. Mos Def had a really good movie with 16 Blocks. A lot of people that slept on. That's a really good movie. It's a lot of good, and that shows you the talent that a lot of these rappers have because it's an artistic ability, and the fact that they can transition from hip hop into like acting. Damn, that's a good one. So yeah, I would say Mos Def is definitely up there. Kendrick and his little short stint on Power, he did good.
Oh, here we go with the Kendrick stuff, man.
Yeah.
Here we go with the Kendrick stuff, man.
We ain't gonna go down there. I know where your alias lives, or whatever. Which is kind of weird because, like, technically, I'm closer to Toronto than you are, so you should not be a Drake fan. It is what it is. I mean, Drake don't count either because he was an actor first, right?
No, we're not. Well, I don't even think Drake. He's not in any movies though.
No, he's not.
I did say actor. I guess I'm specifically meaning like movies, but yeah. Yeah, no, I wouldn't count Drake.
LL Cool J probably. Yeah, a lot of people don't realize he was a rapper first. Like which is crazy to think. He ran the game. He was Drake before Drake in
100%.
the 80s. Yeah, and then on top of that, he would make songs for the ladies, but if you dissed him, he would destroy you too, just like Drake does. Like with Cannabis, messed around, found out. But probably LL for movies. Like I'm saying, check Mos Def. If you haven't watched that movie 16 Blocks, check. It's a good movie, and that shows you how good of an actor Mos Def is.
Yeah, I have to agree. That's a valid one, man. But yet again, thank you for coming out. It's definitely a dope interview, and like I said, we definitely gonna have you back on, man.
Not if your fans are destroying me in the comments, because you set me up. Yeah, no, I'll be back for sure. I appreciate you.